Crack with you, dog. We finally doing it.
It been a lot going on, man.
Hey, bro. I'm glad we able to do this, Wack.
Yeah, bro, it been a lot going on, bro.
Bro, it's a lot of shit going on, my nigga, and it's a lot of shit that needs to be addressed. You know, I had I was supposed to be on No Jumper on Monday, but I couldn't go. And I'm glad me and you able to get on because, like you said, it's a lot going on. Some shit that gotta be addressed.
Bro,
So
listen,
you want me to get on? You want me, hey,
I'm gonna be
you
real.
ready for me to get off?
We gotta clear up. We got it, bro. Listen,
I'm listening.
With nephew, first they say it was one. What they talking about? It was in the car.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me.
It's out there now. So
let me get off. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it was that. It was that he was in a car. I ain't gonna even bring up.
And he was in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
So
wait, was he? Was he in the passenger seat? Or he? Yeah, he was. He was with one of the homies. And you know what the fuck the thing about it is? 2 days before that, we all hanging out, and the homie who got injured during the shit, man, he was having like, it reminded me of when niggas was young. Like, I'm sitting in a Verizon store, next thing you know, felt like somebody poured water over me. It was the homie jumping out the car with the big super soaker, just wetting people, just having natural fun. And like, he all fucked up now, and it's just like,
okay, well, listen, I'm trying to understand this, right?
Yeah.
If he driving,
boom,
4 extra in the passenger seat,
boom,
4 extra's right hand, so he tried to throw it
out the window,
driver's side window.
From what I'm hearing, that's what you know.
Because the other dude got messed up on one side.
Sure did.
So what did it do? Did it bounce back in?
Or it never went out.
It never went out.
It never went out the window.
Which made it worse because now the
right
glass is contained.
It's right next to you. And not only that, you're in a car, so you got
in the car. The blast is
contained in the impact.
Yeah,
you got the roof. But one thing I want to get on, Wack, and I gotta say this, bro. It's a lot of goofy niggas on the internet, and I think these goofy.
But see, you gotta remember, bro, and this is why, like, even with dudes I don't like, when stuff happened to them like this, I don't say nothing because you never know, bro. We ride motorcycles, we drive cars, we do things. You never know when something gonna happen. And Munchie B, they ride Munchie B, and I don't really deal with Munchie B, but I think people are missing that Munchie B never forgot the stories that was told about a few of his people, and I don't think 4X's was thinking about it. But when
but Wack, if you go into any of the history of Extra online, you will never find Extra even speaking up on Munchie. Never.
One time.
When?
The most recent. And I don't think 4X's was like really thinking about what he said when he jumped up. When he jumped up on 607 Unk, he said, "I ain't Munchie B or one of them niggas."
Yeah.
Munchie
because remember a week before that.
I get it. No.
Up said the SLOB word.
No, I get it, but you got to remember, Munchie gonna hear that his way.
You right.
So, I think, it was honorable Jap, because Jap had all right to go in.
Oh, he absolutely did. And you got to get him thumbs up for that.
Understands that, things can happen, like, in life. Not like if he say something, somebody gonna trip, but just things happen, bro.
But Wack, look it. When I'm talking about these weird, goofy niggas, I really didn't have nothing really to say about Munchie. But I'm telling you like this, and this is I'm going nuclear. Aaron, I don't get niggas who do goofy shit, but that don't understand that it's goofy. So this is directed directly to Aaron the plumber. Aaron the plumber. That I know he apologized, but that whole skit he did,
but that
man,
apology
that's
don't
goofy
mean that.
Nigga shit.
That's just because somebody got on it.
I don't care. They still goofy nigga shit. Like certain shit you should know is goofy, even if it brings you views. See, these niggas more concerned about views than being men. And like that right there is you joking, and then you got niggas making songs and like, bro, I'm gonna tell you, cause you know whack. Like I'm coming from not a fan perspective, not no nigga that's making money off this nigga. I'm coming from like a family point. Like this is somebody you see me with. You see me with oh, what happened? You see
Yeah,
me with whether it's on camera or not. Like this is my folks. So I'm
yeah.
coming from a different point. I'm coming from a different angle. So when I say these things, you got to realize it's
But
coming
see,
from
here go
that
the
angle.
thing, bro. When you, like I said, if this would have been 2 years ago, a year ago, the world wouldn't even know about it. But
Right.
when you cross into that realm of social media, you're
Uh-huh.
gonna gain some fans and you're gonna gain some haters. I don't even call
No,
them enemies.
we get that part.
I don't
We
even
get that
call them
part.
enemies because they don't know you to really be an enemy. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get that part, but I'm still
But
gonna call a nigga a goofy when he a goofy. So Aaron the plumber, that shit he did was beyond goofy because one, he the one that backed out of the celebrity boxing match with that
yeah,
nigga. So to be like, now I'm calling you out. First of all, you already had the opportunity to, but you lied and said niggas was threatening you in your DM. That was not true. I
yeah, I
was
wasn't.
with the day we went to the zoo. I'm in the car with 4Extra, and I'm asking him about the fight. He's like, man, we might have to cancel it. And I'm like, why? He like, this nigga talking about the homies is in his DM threatening his life. And he spoke up on one specific homie who we picked up. And I'm like, bro, did you really get it? He said, nigga, that's bullshit. Nobody in that nigga DM's threatening him. That nigga just scared. So that's when I knew, oh, this nigga's a pop star. He
Yeah,
bullshitting.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
nigga, come on, man. You come on, you on that Bieber shit. Like, come get the fuck out of here. You gonna make and then now after the incident happened with the homie, now you wanna make joke. And like this to me is goofy. I just think it's weirdo shit. It's weird. And then you got I don't know. It's just a terrible situation, bro. I hate that shit happened, but I also hate this internet shit where niggas feel like they can get off now. It's like
all they
y'all
gonna
niggas
do
are
that, bro.
weird.
Listen, I tell people, I've been dealing with it longer than anybody.
You
You know what I'm
have,
saying?
and they be on your ass.
Academics, people like that, Vlad. We've been dealing with Vlad probably the longest, right?
Right, right.
It's kind of like you hear it, and then only thing he can do, only thing 4Extra could do is
Match.
to reinvent, just add to what he was. Like,
Exactly.
'cause, I thought about it, right? I totally forgot my grandfather.
Uh-huh.
I always, since I was born,
Uh-huh.
he's always only had this in his thumb.
Oh,
I didn't even,
son.
but listen, he worked on cars. He was painter. He used to paint buildings. But I never sit back the other day. I said, dang, my grandfather, all he had was his thumb and his knuckle line. But he would come get me from school. He drove. Uh, he fixed things around the house. So it's kind of like, and these days, they got other things, prosthetic things, other things to
100%.
where, yeah, he gonna be able to tap into. Psychologically, it's a lot being an able body, being who he is, and just can't do what he used to do. But I think within time, especially with him, he too cocky to lay down. You know what
And
I'm
like,
saying?
look, like I've been telling everybody, I got on the phone with a few of my cousins from down the block on Slauson, and one of them was like, "Bro, I think it's over for your boy." And I said, "Actually, this is gonna make him bigger because one,
Yeah.
you got people who never spoke on him that probably knew of him but never mentioned him speaking on him now." The other day, Kevin Gates was at
He
the
was
at the
on the
at the
news. The nigga
bro.
was on the
You
news
had
in New York.
Lamar Jackson, an NFL MVP, tweet out. Damn. 4Extra blew off his hand. Y'all be safe out there. We talking about one of the biggest athletes in the world. So, like, yeah, it happened. And like you said, it's time for him to reinvent himself. It reminds me of when the DOC got into the car accident. That
Yeah,
nigga lost his voice. So niggas is like,
yeah.
damn, what's the nigga? Not only did he stay down, nigga, he wrote half the doggy style. He wrote half of so he reinvented himself as a writer. So now DOC still a nigga, but without his voice. So 4Extra might not be able to squab and do all that anymore. But now he's gonna be one of the biggest guests on people's podcasts and on his own.
If they take him down to the knuckle line, right? That becomes a club.
Boy.
He can't break no fingers now.
Boy.
Yeah,
Hard as a
listen,
motherfucker.
you let him get the hit in the bag and get that strong.
Oh, it's
right?
over.
He's going to fight like that. You know that.
You already
Now,
know.
he may not be able to do all his grappling and grabbing like he used to.
That's the way they fight in the pins. They grab. Told you this shit.
Yeah. But on top of that, bro, it was a gift and a curse because 4Extra's situation scared a lot of people away from popping their fireworks. And if those people would have went and popped them, it's a chance and possibility something could have happened. I know at least 20 people that said, man, I'm going to fall back.
Bro, you know what else this is going to turn into? Me from a businessman point? We putting out 4Extra commercials every year around the 4th of July telling people to be safe out here as a PSA warning. Like, this could happen to you. Please be careful with these fireworks because it could change your life detrimentally. So that's what we doing. So it's a play. Every year you're going to see commercials ran with him in it and getting those kind of bags from the groups that's going to be supporting kids not harming themselves on the 4th of July. So it's more shit going on. We like niggas ain't dumb out here. Niggas is more than just, but like
so what you think
it's the
about, bro?
joke and
What
shit
you
that's
think
fucking me
about?
up.
Now I'm gonna tell you something else I didn't like. I saw the
I fuck. Oh
you
my
had
God.
Adam, Lush, King Peel,
Boy.
and HEFE, right?
And
To elaborate on King Peel just shut it down. So now I'm looking at the panel. You got in HEFE. He ain't got nothing against Foe, but he ain't finna speak up for it. Munchie B definitely not. King Peel the one shutting it down. It's kind of like it was on Lush and Adam to represent that. And
boy,
I'm
I was
kind of
supposed
like,
to be on the show. Oh, the one before that, the day before that. When Adam was on there. And
because I feel like if you was there, you would have made sure it got addressed, right?
100%. 100%.
But we seen something. We seen Lush do what he do, what I want him to stop doing. Somebody hurt him. Well, Adam, first of all, instigated it. He brings up King Peel's rap, and he was like, yo, you don't even want to know what he said, right? So as soon as he said that, I'm like, he must have dissed praise, right? And then Lush, they could have got away from it because Adam kind of bagged off of it. But Lush tried to keep it going.
Yeah, he did.
But they picked up on it like, hold
We're
on,
not
bro.
doing that.
Before we get any further, somebody want to say what he said. Right now, the back and forth happened. And when you look at the internet, King Peel is getting the short end of the stick.
So
but
what really happened? Did King Peel diss them guys on his song? Oh, the Trey 5-7s is his enemies. Oh, now get it. No, that's what happened.
Right?
I
gotta
You're right.
say my guy, right? But I gotta call it. I know at some point in time, in their bang career, they didn't diss.
Right.
So I'm accepting that sitting down.
Right.
Thing. But when they started drinking, and HEFE cannot say you didn't diss my hood, right? That's like a motherfucker dissing neighborhood to a 60 but a 40 saying you didn't. Nah. Once
Nah,
you diss
nigga,
the
you
neighborhood,
right.
you
You right.
diss the whole shit.
You
So
dissing them
once he
all.
dissed the Trey,
You
ain't
dissing them
no, it's some
all.
busted shit on King Pill's side because he's saying, no, it was my community. No, Negro. When you dissed the Trey, you
You
dissed it
dissing all of
all
them.
the way
And
down
you
the line.
right. It remind me of Jay Stone. He said, nigga, where you from? He said, I'm from neighborhood. He said, which one? I'm from all of them. So you diss one, you diss them all.
Right?
So I get
So
what you're saying.
and Hefe's disposition, because I talked to bro, is
Yeah.
the minute I sit down with anything that got a red flag, I'm accepting the fact that I'm talking to somebody who didn't diss before.
Right.
But what Aunt Hefe got to correct his cell phone is, yeah, he made him diss ETG.
We losing you at? Where you at?
Nah,
Oh.
hold on.
Oh, okay.
He made it diss, look, he made him diss ETG, but he dissed the
You
Trey,
right.
right?
You right.
So Aunt Hefe addressed him. My only thing that Hefe is, when a nigga diss, he didn't diss. I think they was on some bullshit for bringing it up
Yeah, it
because
was.
Aunt Hefe don't be on none of that.
And
One
like, you
nigga ain't
know,
no,
I was one of the
he don't
first
be on
ones
none of that. So I feel like the non-gang members,
to
if
shut up.
Munchie ain't bringing it up, if Aunt ain't bringing it up, King Pill ain't bringing it up, it
Shut the
shouldn't have
fuck
been
up.
brought up.
And you know, I was one of the first to give Ant a platform. When Spody Face was out, Spody Face, free the homie, he had a show under my page. And one day he called me, he said, bro, I got an idea for another show. And I'm like, what? He like, nigga, me and Ant. Me being the street nigga, I'm like, wait, hold on, which Ant? And he like, that Ant. And I'm like, I said, nigga,
Yeah,
do it immediately. I said, that's gonna work. He said, because nigga, they ain't never seen a gangster in a neighborhood together, let alone
yeah,
do a show together. He said, I can bring my folks from my side, he can bring his folks from his side. And I pulled up to my office. I was busy that day. I threw them niggas the keys. I said, here's my office. I got a bar over there. I got weed. Y'all talk about business. From me, I'm giving y'all okay. But Spody Face ended up going to jail, and Adam got him. But like, ask him. He's like, yeah, why not? Was gonna be the first one to give Ant a shot. So I already seen the potential in him, and I'm glad to see him on that show doing his thing. And he one of the niggas that he stays solid. He not with that loudmouth goofball shit.
let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How much longer packed in that camp?
I think it's going to happen sooner than we think. Because what I don't understand, why is it just turning into gang culture there? Why is it like we only bring in gangbangers on the show? It's like, bro, not on the show,
I'm
but
gonna
to
tell you
host the
why.
show. It's like, how come all
Gangbangers,
the whole staff is gangbangers now?
look, well, I can't say that because I'm gonna be
I
real.
am.
I
I
don't
am.
think, listen, I don't think Aunt Hefe or Munchie B is gangbanging. Like me, I'm not
You don't.
gangbanging. We from where we from, right? They background is their background,
But
right?
is there other conversations other than get street shit when it comes to them
Well,
being on
here
the
goes
show?
the thing. See, this is why I laugh at Adam when he gets mad when I talk about trucking, because the people be asking me, bro, could you talk more about trucking? They ask me that.
And please do.
The
Of
people,
course.
right? Now, trucking, see, I can talk about industry, relationship, trucking, real estate, uh, fatherhood,
Bro.
husbandhood,
Bro.
love, whatever I want to talk about. A lot of our people, bro, have gotten to where they gotten to because people gave them attention because they were talking about the streets.
Exactly. But is it that they're giving them attention, or is that what we're only putting in their face? If we only putting that in their face, then that's all they're gonna want to hear. But if we segue to other shit, like you said, you can talk, bro. I can talk about street shit. I can talk about
You
which
can
was
talk
the
about all
best
kind of
play
stuff.
I seen on Broadway. I can talk about music. I can talk about Fairfax because my girl was the one who started that street. So it's like I can talk about more than just
But here's the
shit.
thing, though,
That's why I know
bro.
I'm an asset to the team.
Here's the thing. Let's look at it. Right? Academics for the last couple months, it's been a Diddy trial or the Kendrick Drake beat.
Straight bullshit. Yeah.
Bro, I can't front. The viewers have an appetite for that.
They do. They do.
I did a thing a couple weeks ago. I said, let me see something. Guiding, directing them not to gangbang, what they could do, military, law enforcement, so on and so on.
Okay.
It hit 1,000. The next day, I do our normal shit, 70,000, 40,000. So you gotta ask yourself, if you broke, don't fix it. Now, I don't think that element needs to be removed.
No, not at all.
I think
Hell no. 100%.
what I to send Adam, right? Right? No jump,
bro.
because that's reach.
That's
That's
reach.
TikTok.
That
I also
100%.
think we need to do a female show.
100%.
Right?
I got
R&B, R&B, Lupe, damn homies, right? All
damn
total
homies,
different.
sure.
And add somebody else in there. You got
damn homies for sure. Damn homies. I'm still shocked how she don't have a show on there already.
Bro, what I think what it is damn homies be between New York and Miami. So
they're here. LA does both of them.
But I'm saying I think we need a female show, and we add no jumper teams, and we add a female show to the thing, right?
Bro, I got a show.
That diluted enough to give it a. And I'm gonna go talk to my brother tomorrow. You know, I shot it at Remo.
Bye.
Seen some adjustments. His
like that.
total opposite opinion is needed, but I seen
100%.
he's doing it respectful now. He like
100%.
at first I thought he was going to start some stuff, but now I see that he's learning how to kind of like, okay,
How to
let
fall
me
back a
give my
little.
opinion. Yeah. So
And
you know that's the,
so I agree with everything you said because I have a teenage daughter who has teenage friends, and I also had a cameraman that was a teenager, 19, working at my shop. That's one thing that they no jumper don't have because one, these kids nowadays they not really into the tough guy shit. A lot of these niggas, I don't even mean this in a bad way, but a lot of these young niggas is moist. They not with that hard alpha shit. So a lot of niggas don't they're not fans of that show. My daughter and her friends, they don't. So if he brought teens in there to speak on from a teen's perspective, whether it's their first time getting their
bro.
license,
Listen, the
when they had
nephew, the
acne,
youngster, Flock the Ball could be one. He's funny as hell. You
man,
seen nephew? He be
it'll definitely
imitating all
work.
of us. He only 17.
It'll definitely work.
No
It'll
jumper
definitely
team
work.
can work. You
And
know, so gotta be that ain't no gang members. That's just like
just
our
kids, everyday kids.
dances, the new music, skateboards,
Fashion.
maybe. You know, whatever the kids
Right,
stuff
the
talk about.
fashion,
You know what I'm saying?
the new hot Playboy Cardi track, all the the youth shit, the shit that
Sharp
we
Charge.
passed that,
Appreciate the super chat.
right? And that'll
Shout out to
work,
Sharp
man.
Charge.
Because at the end
Yeah,
of the
so
day, they are what the kids. They the ones that make things cool, regardless if us old niggas can agree or not. If they say something is cool, it's the new cool thing because they the kids that's setting the trends.
care about like other people we can tap into. R&B, we
100%.
putting together our show Ego, which I'm telling Adam, really be.
I got one for you. I got one for y'all. I got one.
Relationship type, whatever, and then they control us a little bit.
100%.
Reinventing itself. Adam's done a great job
Yes,
with
he
what he's
has.
done. It's reinventing itself. But I'm with you on that because it's kind of like, bro, niggas is falling asleep on the news.
You got to, boy. Whack. I got a show too that I haven't yet pitched to Adam, but I told him next time I see him, I got an idea for a show because what I hear a lot about, I mean, a lot from the people looking as a fan, that the No Jumper show, the No Jumper news, it all seems like one thing. And what I think Adam needs to do is, for whatever shows after this, it's got to have a totally different look. It can still be at the same studio, but it can't be the same look because a lot of people, they look at the show and the news as the same thing. So my idea was this: how about we do a show where we just sit a round table in the middle of the office, we turn the lights down, and we just have a panel. We'll call it the round table, where we'll bring different people in every week. Let's say we got a topic like whose state is the toughest. We bring J Main in to represent Chicago. We'll bring Charleston White to represent Texas. We'll bring you and me to represent California, and we have that discussion. Or we bring in porn stars and regular broads and ask them what do they prefer, this or that, or mixed couples and people who date outside their race. And we bring these Afro niggas who say they don't date white women and have a discussion like that, where we just have different topics every week, but a round table of different people every week instead, so it can just look different. You don't understand what I'm saying? And I think that'll go through the roof because it's like it's not just niggas sitting around talking about jailhouse phase. It's not niggas just talking about enemies. It's
Yeah,
real conversation amongst
I
real
believe,
adults.
bro. I can talk about a lot of jailhouse phase from the
I can't.
ground up. I don't talk about them, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like the fade was a fade. I done seen a lot of people get dogged out. I done seen a lot of people handle their business right. But
Uh-huh.
that worked for you, it worked for you, right? So I'm seeing now, this is what I'm starting not to respect. If 100% of your content, let me know you ain't got nothing to talk about.
You bouncing on somebody else's ideas or somebody else's content.
Yeah, like you have never seen me stop and play something.
Nah, I don't
Now
do that.
we bring it up in conversation. We bring it up in conversation.
I gotta
I
come.
think it's a few things we can add. And Adam's like put it together. Like one thing about Adam, he wear a lot of hats. Outside of overseeing the whole no jumper thing, he still has plug talk that he has to make time for that.
That's
And
it.
that's a very physically
I
and
know that's
mentally
it.
demanding situation, right?
Boy,
And then on top of that, you he burning out that building because he got to get,
and Big Daddy. Right.
even though he's doing all he's doing, he's still on the time clock when he's in state.
You're right. Man. You know what I have a problem with, Wack? I have a problem with these out of state guys. Like I just watched a video today with Charleston White talking about four extra bullying, bullying up, and these California niggas think they so tough. One, of course we do, because we got the whole world mimicking us. Of course we did. But the one thing Charleston forgets, without California, he's nothing. Every time I see a video of him, he's speaking up on you. He's speaking up on Whack. He's speaking up on Extra. So without California, who you talking about? Like Charleston White, shut the
Well, this
fuck
is the
up.
thing
I'll
about
clock you in your
Charleston.
good eye. You weirdo
But this
niggas.
is the thing about talking. You gotta respect one thing about
No.
no matter how outlandish,
Fuck
how
that nigga.
crazy
I'm listening.
his opinion.
Well, his opinion is
Look, he
the
don't
goof.
really talk about himself because it ain't nothing for him to talk about. He owned the fact that he's a rat. He took the stand. He don't care about that. He'll tell you he called the police on you. All that. He can care less about
Okay.
that. But
Well, let me tell you what really bothers me about what he said, and it was something I have to get at Flacco about. That's why I'm mad I missed the show yesterday. Because these guys keep this narrative that LA niggas are afraid of the Mexicans and the Mexicans. I don't know where they get this from. One, I don't get one. Niggas is saying that that's not outside. Y'all niggas not outside and you not in LA. So who is telling you this? Because you go to the county, you go to the pen. You got the, and shout out to all my South, I got a gang of Southside homies. But they team up with the whites to go against the niggas.
yeah, but listen,
So who's the scared one?
But listen,
Why do
first of
niggas
all,
run this narrative that we are so afraid of the Mexicans here? I don't get it.
look, this where you going wrong at, bro, Rogan.
No, I'm not. Go ahead,
This where you going wrong at. I'm telling you where you going wrong at.
tell me.
You respond.
Bro.
9 out of 10 of my little homies
Mm-hmm.
moved the keyways, the groove.
Bro. Turn my AC up. Sorry. Exactly. The Florences. Well, no, I'm not saying we're gonna show you. I just need to
We
know
can't do
because,
that.
like I said, Flacco had a video a few weeks ago about 4Extra, and during that video, he spoke up and he said out of his mouth, yeah, because they would never do this to the Mexicans because LA gang members are terrified of Mexican gang members. And one thing I heard
But
from
see, this
that,
the thing with
a
Flacco.
nigga that's not from California say that, and a nigga who
Flacco
lives,
was
I'm not
from
gonna say
North
the city,
Dakota.
but
That's
who's
my
telling
guy.
these guys that? They're not outside. So where are they getting this info to try to say how scared? Because like my Southsider homeboy said to me at work, he said, man, y'all not scared of us and we're not scared of y'all. And we don't run the city. We run our section and y'all run y'all section.
This is my point. You can't let
Buster. So how are they speaking on it? Is my question.
scared. Now they speaking on it because they've never seen. We seen how it goes.
Right.
Flacco been what that's going on. He don't know the politics. LA County
Right.
Jail.
So my thing is this: who's giving Flacco and Charleston these ideas for them to go on their platforms and speak on it as if it's 100% proof? Because I got niggas that
You
be
ready
so
for
offended by that. Yeah, yeah. Well,
because they
cool.
get a reaction, they gonna keep doing it.
But they saying it as if it's truth without my reaction.
I mean,
They
bro,
say a
they gonna
lot.
say what they gonna say. Look, me and you both know there's no look, the essays.
Not one truth.
You haven't heard the essays. We got a lot of essay podcasters, right? Some I fuck with, some I don't, but they all do their thing. You ain't heard the essay say, yeah, y'all scared.
No,
You don't see
ever.
them biting into it.
No,
You get what I'm saying? So
you're right.
we can't bite into it. You cannot bite into that,
I'm
bro.
just
Because the
addressing
minute
them
you bite
directly.
into it, if we say something that might really trigger them, or they say something to trigger us, and guess what? Flacco, Charleston White, and the rest of them are where they at, tucked away, and we out here dealing with something that we allow some non-affiliates to kick off. If
You're
we
right.
allow the non-affiliates to start that, then we the bozos, bro.
You're right. You're right.
We can't.
And like,
You
but
can't.
like certain shit, I know it'll start some shit. That's why I'm not coming like on some negative shit. I'm just getting at these niggas that I know, not from the city, that's not outside in the city, but they speaking on what's going on in the city. And like, I need them niggas to know,
But see, this is
shut
the
the fuck
thing.
up.
But this is the thing. They're not really speaking on what's going on in the city because that's not what's going on.
You're right.
You
You're
see
right.
what I'm saying? They just talk. Look, bro, when Flacco getting that seat
That's
and he
my nigga.
running his content, bro, like Flacco run content every day, 2-3 times. It gets to a point, believe that, to where he reaching for what to say. We all done it. So if he, if in this conversation, a lot of times Flacco ain't looking for no problems from nobody. So when you hear him say something crazy, he don't even realize he's saying something crazy.
Right.
Because I called Flacco, and I think you called him, and when you call him and you correct him, he don't fight you on it.
No, not at all.
That's what
Not
I'm
at
saying. So
all.
when he get up in there and say, yo, he might say Charleston White said, or this, that. Now we can't pay Charleston White no attention.
Nah, that
Charleston,
nigga busted.
Charleston
Get
doing his
busted.
job. He gonna antagonize. We cannot react to that. What we need to do, and you know what? I'm gonna kick it off. We need to, as black people and essays, street dudes, we need to start doing some things together. There's a lot of brothers went out.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of
Absolutely.
brothers went out there and supported them with that ICE thing. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I was
So
out
maybe
there.
we need to do that because if we do that, we kill the net. Anybody black, Charleston White, Flacco, anybody that wants to see the destruction, Crips and Bloods and essays going at it, right, ain't for our people. Because
Not at all.
we ain't worried about us. We can deal with it.
Hey, Wack,
Oh,
during that whole ISIS movement, I made sure, one, that I let the essays know this not LA without y'all. I support y'all. I wore brown all week in support of the brown people. I even pulled
Game
up on
said it
Bernie.
best.
I even pulled up
Wouldn't
on
be
Bernie and
LA
did a
without
skit
Mexicans.
with Fo Extra. And I said, me and Fo Extra support the brown pride. You can check it out. And like every day I wore brown. So it's like I'm coming from a perspective of, man, ain't nobody scared of anybody in this city. Y'all stop trying to round shit up. And I still fuck with the S. I got so nigga, you from LA, you don't know nobody other than blacks and Mexicans. That's the only friends we have.
Bro,
The
but
only
what I'm
food we
saying,
eat.
okay,
And we
watch this,
fuck with them
watch this.
hard.
Have you heard the Mexicans say, y'all scared of us?
Never once.
Okay, and we ain't telling the Mexicans they scared of us. Flacco
Never. They not.
respectfully is from North Dakota. Charleston White would love to see California burned down.
Yeah, he's a fucking hater. That nigga's a buster. What about these niggas? Let me ask you something. It was the nigga from Texas, another dude. I'm not gonna give him the platform. I don't know his name. I just know the nigga shaped like a bell pepper. But he got on there talking about four extra bullying 607 Unk. And I said that because I want to segue to Unk. How come people don't understand that one, we don't do that gay play shit here? Like, so when niggas be doing that,
Yeah.
like, you got fucking kids, we don't take that as a joke.
No,
It's
that's
not
not
a
a joke.
funny to us. So when that dude was doing that play with Adam talking about four extra got four extra kids, what did he expect? You know what would have been bullying? Had they walked in that office, because you know when they walked in, they was 30 deep. If they would have walked in and just start smacking shit and robbing niggas, they could have done that.
I
That would
told
have been bullying.
607, I said, bro, they didn't put their hands on you.
They didn't
I said
judge
all
him.
four extras did, got your attention to deliver a message. The same
So what
thing you
I'm
do.
asking, how come? Because it was some niggas from Texas talking about, oh, California niggas, they can't come. No LA gang member can come to Texas because
Well,
had
here
we
goes the
been there,
thing.
it would
See,
have
you
been
feeding
different.
into it again.
Hey,
Whoever these people are,
yeah,
look, they're using that as clickbait to get people to look at their content.
right. But like
The
when they
same
see, I be
people ain't
believing
got
these
nothing
niggas
else to
though.
talk about.
The nigga said, well, if had we been there, it would. You know what would have happened had you been there?
You know,
Ask these niggas, do they know what a blanket is? Do you all know when you getting stomped out by so many niggas who got so many feet and fists on you? We call that a blanket. We
but see,
covering
here
you
go the
up.
thing. They don't speak for Texas. You don't
Yeah.
hear, you don't hear,
Nigga, I'm going to
you
Texas
don't
next
hear the
week.
powers that be saying Cali cats can't come to Texas. That's
Yeah.
one dude trying to
Yeah.
get in the podcast lane,
Yeah.
saying something to get attention. So we got to stop allowing them people to rattle the cage, bro,
I know.
because
I'm
because
just
they
now
love
learning
to
this
start.
shit. I don't do reaction videos, so when I see certain shit, I react and I have that shit. And like I be wanting to explode on these niggas because I'm like, y'all niggas not even like that. Like nigga, you are Polo Association. We Ralph Lauren. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and you know 607, he from St. Louis. He ain't from Texas anyway.
Wherever the
That's
fuck
what
he
that's why
from.
you know they clout chasing.
No, I know he
607.
from St. Louis because I got a homeboy. Shout out to D. So he was fucking 607 daughter, and him and 607 got a beef because the bitch stole something from the homie, and the homie went in there and stole all her pit bulls. She was breeding pit bulls, and asked him. He know I ain't tell. This is a real story. Shout out to our homie D. So St. Louis. So
Yeah,
he already talked to nigga, and then now I'm hearing that he's suing. He trying to sue No
he
Jumper.
sent a cease and desist on some
That
talking
nigga
about.
goofy. I
No,
told you
but this
this
is the
dude be
thing.
goofy.
607 is a shame because the world watched him get punked. He got punked. He could have said something back. It was a conversation. You know
What
what
did
I'm
he
saying?
expect though? What did he expect Esther to come in there and be like, oh yeah, you said all that
Esther
gay shit
really
about
gave him
me.
a pass.
He gave him a pass. So what niggas is saying, what was so bad about what
We can't hear you. Um, Let me go to the chat. Why did Zoe say he doesn't know you? Was he lying? He said that wasn't him on the phone with you. Is that true? Well, y'all heard me call Zoe 2-3 times, so I don't know. Did I put the recording up? I did. I might have put the recording up. I don't know, but I played it in the room. I put the recording up on the channel. I don't think Zoe said that. I don't believe Zoe said that. You gotta watch the Bozo because he had people acting like they people. You know what I'm saying?
and another thing with these chat niggas. What these chat niggas, hey, you know what be fucking me up about
They
these
there
niggas?
for the chat, bro.
These niggas, hey, I be wanting to respond to these niggas because it's like, I love the fact that they call us, you and me, especially old niggas, as if getting old is a bad thing.
The problem is a lot of they people, they don't see past 24, so they think 40, 50 years old. So
And that's why I celebrate being old because I've seen so many homies lose their life. And not only do I love being old, but I'm an old nigga you should want to aspire to be, nigga. I'm an old nigga that's really, nigga, I got $1 million home. What are you niggas talking about? You want me to walk through 6 bedrooms? So it's like, as an old nigga, you still look at me as an inspiration. Not as somebody to clown you fucking ass niggas sitting on your mama couch typing about who old and who dumb. Nigga, shut up. Get a trade.
hold on,
Get
yo,
off your Instagram all day, punk ass
misguided
nigga.
media. You are a white dude that's being used by Loose Cannon. Loose told me a long time ago, I work him like a slave, and he don't ask me for nothing. So that's all you are. Bro, y'all getting 1,000 views over there. I know who I know. Let's keep it real. Nobody knew who Loose Cannon was until I introduced him to social media world. When
Yes, you did.
nobody knew who that dude was. He been screaming my name and screaming everybody's name. Nobody knew who that dude was, and this is a fact.
They
Right?
didn't.
I just talked to OG Blue. I got the content. Blue knows that Luce was trying to pimp out his mother-in-law and misguided. Ask Luce what he does with her to and from the airport. Ask him that. Now, I'm going to tell you what Sharice knows. If she didn't know, now she knows. But if she did know her mama was being used like that, only way I would know is if somebody told me. Right? Right. There you go. So, Demon Time, what do you think about Young Ain't Hefe and King Pill? Demon, you too late. We already covered that.
Yeah.
I think King Pill shouldn't have went for it. And Young Ain't Hefe, end of the day, he wasn't there to podcast about the gangbanging. But the diss already happened. Hey. Ain't no, he didn't diss your hood. No, he didn't diss you directly. But once you diss the trade, that's dissing a trade. Right? So at the end of the day, I think Adam instigated it. LUSH antagonized it. And this is one of them situations where I be telling Adam, you gotta watch it, bro, because it can explode real quick.
Right. This nigga, and they always talking this fake shit. Like, who does fake shit? Man, these people be getting on my nerves because, like, the first thing they ever told me, don't pay attention to the. Oh, that's one of my classic cars under there.
You can't say them dudes no attention.
Oh, it's hard. Oh, it be hard because, like, when you know this shit dumb and you like, shut the fuck up. Like, I can really show off for you niggas and show y'all niggas some real shit. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. But yeah, I gotta stop. Hey, Wag, you know, did you see? I be sending you videos all the time, man. We be out there cruising, man. You know, I got some classics out here. I know you got classics. Man, do you ever be
K5?
Oh, I got the K5 out there. That's a 71 Regal. I got a 67 GTO. I got a 2025 Chevy Silverado. I got cars, nigga. So they tell these niggas, shut up. Don't make me walk down the street and show y'all all my shit. There go one of them right there. There go another one right there. There go another one right there. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. I didn't tell you to go outside. Come on. T and motherfucking Glasses Malone. It just reminded me of the 80s in LA when King T was performing. And I was like, man, I bet Wack would have had a good time here because he was singing all them hits that my older brothers and them was fucking with. Even the shit I was fucking with when he came, hey, come on, with the King T face. So, you know, I'm a car club type of nigga. Come on. What? Get in here. Sorry, man. These motherfuckers don't listen.
End of the day, hey, look, at the end of the day, how long can we expect 4 extras to be in the hospital, man?
I'm on my way there right now. I'm going to see him. I can't give the location, but I'm actually going to the hospital right now.
Lupe Curb Adam said Adam can't come up there. Yeah.
Well, what was that about?
I don't know. I asked her the same. I said, "Bro, Kevin Gates my guy, but if Kevin Gates could come up there, why Adam can't come up there?"
You know what? Like, so what happened? Like, I haven't heard Lupe. It's hot. I got somebody see on. Sorry about that. What the fuck? Why? What Lupe got a problem? What happened?
She said it in the text. She said she blamed it on the family. And I'm like, 4 extras ain't on life support. He's coherent. He can talk.
Well, you know, man, it's a lot of people that don't fuck with that dude. Like, Deuce is the homie. We fuck with him because we know him beyond the internet. I was actually walking through the Slauson. Like the day that shit happened, you called me. You said, bro, tell me this shit ain't real. And I'm like, unfortunately, it is. I got calls from 17 people, and I also was at the Slauson, and I swear, Adam, I got stopped. I mean, Adam, whack. I got stopped 5 different times. 3 of the times, people were like, "Hey, you be on," and then 2 of the last people was like, "Bro, tell me that shit with extra ain't true." So people were real concerned. But one thing, a lot of people say, a lot of people putting the blame on Adam. They saying no matter who he come in contact with, that is bad business. They brought up Brick Baby. They brought up, and I'm like, bro, if you look at it
Bro,
like that,
first
then
of
of course.
all,
But I said
Brick
Adam has
Baby's
nothing
case,
to do with what happened.
yeah, Brick Baby's case was prior to him even working at
Thank
a
you.
jumper.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Adam don't even like fireworks.
So let me tell you why.
Yeah,
But
that's
I'm
crazy.
telling you, I think it's goofy that people feel that way, but I can see someone telling Lupe to tell him to stay away because it reminds me of on Hood Day. I'm going through the sauce and having something made, and I run into one of the G's over there, and I'm like, "Yeah, nigga, I'm about to go to the park, me and extra." And I think Adam and them showing up, and he said, "Absolutely not."
I
He
told
said,
Adam, I said, Adam, don't go to their hood. I don't care what 4X was talking about. Don't, because the powers that be, well, you don't want to do that.
they wasn't feeling it. The person who I said that to just happened to be the nigga that was in the car with him. So the nigga who got hurt with him is the
Yeah.
nigga I'm talking about. I ran into in the Slauson, and he like, "Nigga, give me the phone." And got on the phone and was like, "That nigga not coming." Period. And I'm like,
Yeah, I told Adam. I said,
so
bro, I said, certain things you don't even involve yourself in, bro. You already went over there and did a whole lot with the. I said, I didn't want you doing that, but
when
you
we
a man.
did the off the back video.
I said, but don't go to nobody hood day, bro. Like you
Shout
got.
out to Adam for hey, he pulled up over there too, and like nigga, it was chaos at first because you got niggas over there with da 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 da, and you had niggas that said had they been out that day, niggas in prison, that they'd have killed everybody out there. That's what one of them little young niggas from off Fig said. He said, "Nigga, if I was out, y'all niggas was walking too loose down Vermont, nigga.
Right now,
Had it
somebody
been
asked
up, had
for
I
my
been out there."
badge.
I said,
My
"Damn,
badge right here. It's my badge right here.
what is that?
My
What type of
badge. They don't like my badge. My friends and family badge.
what is
They
it?
don't.
Friends and family? What is that? What?
It's a friends and family badge. My badge.
I know, but what is the what's the friends and family badge?
So if you got friends and family in law enforcement,
Uh-huh.
they give like officers, brothers,
Oh, we
sisters,
know that.
sons.
Yeah. Fuck y'all
Listen,
niggas talking about on here.
but it like for tickets and shit like that. When you go to take out your credentials and they see it, they like you can go. Yo,
Nigga, shit.
so
Can I
they
get
mad
one?
at
These
me.
niggas talking that dumb shit. Give me a badge. Cause shit, nigga, I be riding dirty,
Yeah, I
nigga.
don't know what
What?
they talking about, boy.
Fuck
Listen,
these niggas. I don't give
boy,
a fuck.
what are you talking about, boy?
Give me a badge, nigga. Shit. I want to get out some shit. Niggas don't even know I'm a Freemason. So that get me out of shit.
No, yeah, you got that sticker. Yeah, you got that sticker. Yeah, you got that sticker. See, the Mason homies, they don't play with that. They wouldn't give me one of those. Yeah, they wouldn't. They wouldn't give me the Mason that Mason sticker. I damn sure tried to get one.
Hey, see, because you know I'm in the union, and in order to join any type of building unit union, you have to be invited and sworn in. So when I was invited and sworn in to my trade, I was accepted also in the masonry. So
Yeah, see
yeah,
that? See, they
nigga,
give you that sticker. Y'all got a sticker.
absolutely, I got it on the back of all my cars.
Yeah, there you go. It's like a
Fuck,
black burgundy gold maroon type.
nigga, are you a traveling man?
Yeah,
Fuck out of here.
yeah.
So these niggas be haters. Like, yeah, nigga, I did hear you had a band. Somebody told me that, and I'm like,
Yeah, what I mean, listen, when you playing with these people, I was going to pay for something, so I flipped it open on purpose,
uh,
and my analytics went up. Hey, it went from 3 million on my one thing views a month to 4 million.
see,
I
see.
swear. So, I don't know. Like that's nothing I never hid. It's crazy because the homie that gave it to me a keyway from like either Legend or IBC. I want to say Legend. He a retired motorcycle CHP.
These are bracelets my daughter made.
Right. But yeah, you know, they I don't know what the fuck what they think.
Yeah, hey. Just like they keep talking about, like, look, I am a 100% father. I love my daughter so much, but she's a little artist. Like, she plays the piano, she reads music. I got her. She has a grand piano in her bedroom just for
Oh
her
yeah,
to
that's
practice.
crazy.
What the fuck? She makes bracelets. So see these bracelets?
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
these niggas talk about all these bracelets on my wrist. Of course I'm wearing bracelets. My daughter makes
Your
them.
daughter
Oh,
makes it.
shut the fuck up. She reads music. So what is you niggas' daughters doing? Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
a lot of them don't understand the
No,
grown
they
man.
don't understand fly nigga shit.
Yeah, they don't understand it.
They don't
You know,
understand.
it was
Nigga,
what
put
trips
grand
me out.
piano in your daughter room,
What
nigga.
trips me out to be the non-affiliate dudes who trying to tell you how you supposed to move. That's the crazy.
No,
That's the crazy part.
niggas is weird. These niggas is weird, and I love because I can son these niggas. It's like every time they say something stupid, I can be like, boom. It's like, shut the fuck up. I will embarrass you niggas on everything I love.
Listen, man, we got 628 people in here. This is my brother, Bro Rogan. Y'all can catch him on No Jumper. He be on the No Jumper News. We working on getting him his own segment. This one of 4 extras, close buddies, close friends.
Yes,
He's from the section over there, so you know it's good for him to tap in. We're gonna do this a lot more because he got a lot to say,
I
a lot of
do.
knowledge, a lot of wisdom.
I do.
We got to get you to come in and sit down with me and Adam.
When we doing that, man, we supposed to do it with Chopper, but like, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
hold up.
I
Yeah,
gotta come sit with
I'm gonna
y'all.
call Adam today. And see if we might run the play tomorrow if you available.
Let's do it. I'm free tomorrow, so
I got a noon phone call with overseas. Appreciate you for pulling up. Y'all
appreciate
like,
it.
subscribe, click, give me a thumbs up. Appreciate those that sent the super chat. Are you straight out of Compton? No, I'm not. I'm from Pacoima. I'm a Valley guy.
And I'm from South Central.
There we
My
go.
nigga Way,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Let me know what's good for tomorrow.
All right, love.
All right, peace.